Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the YouTuber, and today I'm explaining the Heirs next part of episode 2. So let's start. So in this scene we can see that Kim Tan comes to Cha In-sung's room and offers her a sandwich, and she was very doubtful about whether to eat it or not because she was not so sure of him. And then he sees that she keeps money when she takes a thing from him. So for food he asks that what you will give me, and then she gives the dream catcher that she brought as she liked it very much. And then he was like joking around with that, but he also liked that gift. And after that he fixed that dream catcher in his house in an area, and he observes that, and it gives us give a good vibe kind of thing. And then he was eating his sandwich at the backyard, and he suddenly sees that Cha In-sung was trying to lock the door with with tables and chairs so that Kim Tan doesn't enter, and he was laughing watching her doing all that stuff. And after that she was changing clothes, so got he just blushed and ran away. And after that morning came, and in the morning we can see Cha In-sung wake up from her room, and she suddenly thought that where am I and all of that. This is very usual with all of us, isn't it? For some few seconds we do not know where we are. So after that, when she woke up, she realized that yeah, I am here, I'm not at home. And then she came out, and she was surprised to see such a beautiful scenery in his house with swimming pool and all the sky and thing. And she was smiling and enjoying the view very much. And at that time Kim Tan was getting ready for school, and he was upstairs and he saw her. And at this moment is very precious because something clicked in him as he saw her, and he got attracted to her, and he was unable to look other elsewhere. He was only looking at her, and a kind of expression we can see in his face that he felt something watching her. And after that she came inside, and she was like, I will leave now. But he was making any excuses that you do not have to leave because this will happen, that will happen. And she was like, I have to leave, you have helped me so much till now. But he was like, why don't you go to school with me right now, and after we can figure out where your sister is. And then she was like, okay, fine. And then they go to his school in his car, and she was again enjoying because these small things were very precious to her. And she asked him that, and also she was she didn't like the sunlight was harming her eyes, so he gave her sunglasses to wear. And then she asked him that, can I put my hand out for the wind, I wanted to do this. And he was like, okay, fine, for 1 minute. But inside he was laughing and find it very cute. And he was watching her again, and she was again enjoying the moment. At class he was doing his class, and In-sung was sitting outside waiting for him, and she was observing all of it, whatever was happening. And she was thinking that how lucky these people are, the students are, and where am I. Bit of comparison thing happening here. And after that, after his class got over, he came to her and asked her what you were looking at. And she said that this party things might be so fun, I did not get any chance to get there. And he was like, no, these parties are very boring. Those rich kids have their parties, those stuff they are talking about. And then she was like, now I will take a leave to get my sister because I have to get the money back from her. And he was like, okay, fine, I will also go. And then she was like, why you are going with me? And he was making one after one excuses just to go with her, stay with her. And then they visited the place where her sister worked. They find out that she was not coming here, and then they were very confused what to do. And then suddenly her sister's boyfriend came and said that you are her sister, right? And I'm also finding her, so where is she? And all of that, he was misbehaving with her. So Kim Tan, pushed him, and then his friends also came, and then it was a chaotic moment. They ran. Choi Young took his hand and ran. And uh, after them, those friends were running after them. And at a moment they realized that the people who were after them were a bit fat, so they were unable to catch them. So they were not running now, they were walking. And yeah, after that the scene cuts to Rochelle, where she came to California to meet her fiance Kim Tan, but he was not picking up her phone. So she was very tensed, and then when a phone came, she was thinking that yeah, this will be Kim Tan, but it was her mother. And her mother asked her, where is Kim Tan? And she was like, he's at school, this time is for being at school. And then she was like, did you tell him about my remarriage thing? Because I knew that Choi Young-do and Kim Tan were best friends. And then Rochelle says that no, they are not best friends now, and don't worry about all these things. And here we can understand that something is there between Choi Young-do and Kim Tan, which will get revealed very soon. Okay guys? Okay. After that, Choi Young-do comes to his hotel, and with a very angry, and as usual he is. And then he washes dishes, which was very surprising. And we can see the other stuff. Some female members were talking that this is the son of the boss, so why he's washing dishes. And the other explained that this is a training kind of thing, because he will own this property after 10 years or something, so he has to know some basics things. So this is a training program for the rich kids. So after that, the manager comes and says him that you should not do like this, and some mistakes he does, and he tries to correct him, but he was like, don't talk like this to me, and can't you see I'm angry right now? And then he was like, so I should treat you different because you are some important person? And then he was like, you know what, after 10 years I'll own this place, and just think that if I don't want you, I can replace you, I have that power. And then the manager steps back. After that, our new character of this K-drama is Lee Hyo-shin. So this is the character. So we can see that a male kind of talking happening here, and everyone was talking about that man's marks and grades and stuff, about study stuff, and he was very uncomfortable at that moment. We can see by his facial expressions, all were pressuring him to get a high grade and all of that, and he was very uncomfortable. And at that moment, Choi Young-do enters at that room, and he introduces himself and pays respects to everyone. And while serving Hyo-shin, he poured too much water in his glass, signaling something. And then when he gets to room, then calling the bell rings, and when he opens the door, Hyo-shin was there. And then he asks him, can I use your washroom? And he was like, okay. And then we can see that he throws up all the food he had eaten. And then Choi Young-do asks him that you can use the restroom at the floor you were eating. He was like, my dad cannot find out that I was throwing up the food I ate with them. So this kind of strictness was there at that time. And with this, today I end the video of this part of the Heirs. Please tell me in the comments how do you like about my video, and I will see you in the next time. Bye guys.